Hey guys, so I'm going to take you through another live stretching video. I just need to reiterate that these are static stretching positions, so not to be done before you are going to climb or do any strength training. The reason being, static stretching lengthens our muscles, and which means if you go do something quite active, then you are at a higher risk of tearing a muscle or something like that. So it's something you do at the end of your session only, or just as a standalone home active recovery stretching session. So let's get into it. So I always really like to start from the bottom and work my way up. I always start with my hamstrings because they actually need the most amount of attention, and like, to be honest, I'm sure most of you at home are gonna have tight hamstrings. It just happens. So we'll get into this split position. Obviously we're not all gonna look the same, but as wide as you can go with your legs and keep your posture nice and upright. We're just gonna feel this stretch here for a few seconds. You can definitely stretch a little bit longer than I'm gonna hold them today. So usually I think between 30 seconds and a minute, even a minute and a half, if you're really working on flexibility, is a good time to hold a stretch. As you sit in this position and breathe, you'll notice that your muscles start lengthening, and you might be able to, get a little bit wider with your legs. So now we're just going to tilt over to our right side. Grab your toe if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. You can go 2 hands. You can slowly progress down to your knee. Getting this hand involved is also going to start getting that lat and oblique stretched out. So our hamstrings, because we're going to go to both sides and we're in the middle, our hamstrings are getting a really good minute long here. So go over to that other side. And then we're just going to come into the middle. Just move back a bit. Come into the middle, and I just challenge you to keep walking your hands out a little bit further, say every 10 seconds. Breathing in the nose, out the mouth, letting those muscles relax. You might already be flat onto the floor by now. Alright, and just coming back out, just really gently letting your legs out there. Bringing them in into the middle. Go forward, try grabbing toes. This stretch then tends to go a little bit more neurally down the back of the knees as well. Alright, let's get some hip action. Coming into that kneeling lunge, you can take our right leg out, lean back. So we'll try to keep nice posture through your stretching. Push your hips forward, really lunge that back leg behind. Should be really getting that rectus femoris, hip flexor, quad stretch. From this position, we're going to try and make a really smooth transition. Might not work if your hamstrings are really tight, but from this exact position, basically just going to rock back and come into a kneeling hamstring. Just gently straighten out that right foot still, and then just lean slightly forward. Oh, that's a nice deep hamstring stretch. gonna go back, left, left side, lunge, hips forward, chest back. And same again, nice and gently, smoothly, kneeling hamstring. Alright, our hamstring's almost done, just one more. Just going to go into a side lunge and see if you could sort of come down to bring your, so from a side lunge, see if you can bring your glutes down to the floor. Just getting that real side quad and hamstring there. My hamstrings are starting to loosen up. They were very tight this morning, and then again, try and make this nice and smooth and just come to the other side. Chest up. Manipulate that foot, pointing it further up. Just going to deepen behind that, behind the knee, kneecap stretch. We're going to do quads, and we're going to do quads laying, so as opposed to doing it standing, just laying. Still trying to keep your knees together. Takes away that element of balance doing it standing up. Sometimes people can't balance very well and end up straining the muscle as opposed to stretching it. And you can like pull that leg back as well, just get quite deeper into the hip and top of the quad. And then from there, swivel, swivel, swivel. Other side. Hopefully I'm in the shot still. Alright, we're going to roll onto our backs. We're going to bring one knee into the chest. Pull it back as much as you can without pain. Getting that hip flexor there. Let that one go and get your other leg. We're still going to get a good 30 seconds in this position because then we're going to do both legs at the same time. Almost done with our lower body. Then get both legs. Ooh. Then what you can do is actually just a little rock. Just be gentle. Don't know how tight your hip flexors are at home. Mine are very much so. So just gentle. Alright, let that go. I'm going to do my favourite stretch in the whole world right now. Frog stretch for our hips. So hips going out, bum kind of in the air. Sitting like how you imagine like a frog kind of sits. And gently kind of let your body drop to the floor. Feet almost together at the back there. So if you're really good, you'll almost be flat to the floor. If your hips are tight, you're going to have a bit of an arch here. So I'm almost, I don't think you can see it, but I'm almost to the floor. I've been working on this one for a couple of weeks now, and it just feels better every time I do it. It just feels amazing. I might move so you can get all these good angles, so that's what it looks like. From the front. Oh. I could lay in that forever, but just be careful when you get back up because I'm quite an aggressive stretch. Alright, our lower body's done, guys. Let's move up to our upper body. So first we're going to do that child pose, get our lats, we're sitting back on our heel, sitting on our heels, lats, hands out, stretch into your lats. Now let's move my hands over to the left side. So that's going to shift the focus into your right lat. And then over to the other side. Get cobra, get a bit of a back, up, neck back. Make sure you're still breathing through this. And some of us tend to hold our breath, and we get a little bit deeper if we can breathe. Relax. Now while we're down here, get our forearms. So again, just sitting on our heels, hands down, bring your shoulders back, so retract your shoulder blades, get deeper into your forearms and your wrists. And then you're just going to switch your palms down to the floor, get into your extensors instead of your flexors, which can be quite overworked with office work, rock climbing, weightlifting, many things. Alright, just going to stay kneeling. I'm going to take one arm across our body, stretch out that deltoid. Release. Swap sides. Release. Triceps, so one behind the neck, other, bring it around like this. Depending on how tight you are, if you're feeling quite comfortable, lean over to your left side if you've got your right arm behind you. Just get a little bit deeper through the tricep into the lat, almost into the oblique there as well. Release, swapping sides. Bending only if you're comfortable. Okay, release. I'm going to do my favourite ever stretch, which is going to look very, very funny. It's called the scorpion. So we're just going to stretch your chest while also working on your thoracic mobility. So belly down. Let's take our right arm as like a right angle in front of us. You're going to lean up on your left arm. Your left leg is going to cross your right. And then you're like rolling onto your right chest and pushing it away. Now, if your thoracic is tight, you might not be able to get your leg around, so just dangle it in the air. So if you're quite good, get it all the way around and really push through that right pec. Oh, that's good. You can manipulate the area of your pec by moving your hand up or down. So switching sides. That's another one I could probably lay there all day. All right, stand up. I'm gonna finish standing up, doing some stuff for our upper body. So we're just gonna do like Supraspinatus neck release at the same time. So through our shoulders. Neural stretch, so placing your right hand behind your back and then tilting over to the left side. Then you can take this arm and like be very gentle, but you can slightly pull it forward. So we're getting that behind into your rotator cuff kind of area and your neck at the same time. Alright, so we're going to switch sides, left hand behind back, tilting that right neck, using that hand arm tight to pull forward through a little bit. Alright, releasing that, hands behind your back. Pull back through, push your chest forward. Release, do one more for the floor. I'm going to do a reverse plank or crab. So palms forward, lift through your hips, chest out, to bring your shoulders back. It's going to get your biceps as well. Okay, just just gonna finish with 5 deep breaths. All we're gonna do is 5 deep breaths. So we're gonna breathe in really deep through our nose, arms up, and then just come back down, let the breath out. 5 breaths. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, that's it guys. Hope you enjoyed this release. Make sure only post climbing or on your day off, just run it as a 15, I think it was about 15-minute stretch vid, and yeah, hold it a little bit longer if you feel like you're getting that sticky area and it's quite sore. Just feel free to take those stretches a little bit longer, and that is it. I will see you guys soon.